What up, though? What's cracking, Scorpio? I hope that all of my beautiful and my handsome Scorpios out there are doing well. Y'all, I must say, I done enjoyed my own damn readings tonight. Like, a lot of these readings have resonated with me. I hope it's resonated with you guys, but I don't know, it's just the energy just been different today. So let's get into it. We're going to start off this reading with some messages to music. All right, if anything resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. So we got Young Jeezy, super free. All right. So you could view somebody as being a super freak. You know, they did all type of freaky things. But I'm really picking up this is how somebody felt about you. They was like, God damn, I ain't never had a Scorpio before. You better believe it. All right, they ain't never had nobody do the things that you did, make them feel the way that they did. But the problem is, this could have been the only way that they viewed you as a freak, as somebody they can go to and, you know, have a good time with and tell them, baby, I'm more than just a good time. So I feel like now this could be someone who views you as fine china. Now I ain't got no damn fine china, but I know you gotta take care of that shit. All right, you just can't. You don't eat off your fine china. You save that for some good events. You know what I'm saying? You save that for Christmas and Thanksgiving, and when you trying to show out, when you trying to make a good impression on people. So someone here sees your worth. They know that you're very valuable. They know it's an honor and a privilege to be around your ass. Okay. So it's like, oh, excuse me. So it's like now this person wants to treat you like fine china. Y'all check out that song. I love me some Chris Brown. Now we got Aaliyah. How could the one I gave my heart to treat me so bad, treat me this way? So some of you, this is how you feel, and I can tell. And you know, I don't be wanting to put nobody. I don't try to put nobody on blast. None of that shit. I do read my comments. I mean, hey, they mine. You know, good and bad. I don't give a fuck. But I can tell some of you guys are still hurt from a past person. And it's okay. You cannot rush the healing process. But the thing is, you got to stop being like, they did that. They did this. We know that, Scorpio. We know what they did. We know they hurt you. You know, because first of all, we're the most loyal zodiac sign there is, baby. We're going to fuck with you till the motherfucking wheels fall off. Do you hear me? Good and the bad. We're going to fuck with you. But it hurt us so bad when people do what's wrong, and 9 times out of 10, we don't be deserving that shit. You see what I'm saying? But you can't be in that victim mentality. You can't be like, man, they did this, Blue Flame. I know, baby, they did me. They fucked me up too. They did me wrong. And some of you feel like, man, I gave my heart to this person. I gave them my all. I did this. I know, baby. You know, and some of y'all feel like you should have cheated because you loyal. You know, because I ain't gonna lie, Scorpio, I was in a situation, baby. When I tell you, I wish I would have cheated. But it was like it wasn't gonna do no good because when a Scorpio think about cheating, that means we done damn near clocked out. Okay, we have emotionally clocked the fuck out of a relationship here because we still gonna be loyal. Even if we know a motherfucker cheating on us, we still gonna be there. We still ain't gonna go give it away to nobody else. But some of y'all feel like, man, I was just too good to this motherfucker, and you probably was. You like Keisha Cole. I should have cheated. You probably should have, Scorpio. So let's get into it. Let's see what it is that you need to know. If anything resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Now, if you are interested in a personal, my email will be in the description box below. Also, don't forget to check out the link to our Spirit. Let me roll this up so y'all can see this beautiful bracelet, okay? This is the black obsidian, you guys. This is for protection. So if you feel you need a little bit more protection, you know you got some evil eye, you know you got some people that's praying and wishing on your downfall, baby, wear this. Okay, and tell them to go and send that shit on because your spirit team got you, okay? So let's pull. Let's see what it is that you need to know. Messages for my Scorpios. What does Scorpio need to know? Messages for my Scorpios. What they need to know tonight. All right. I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head. So there's someone here that knows down in their soul, baby, they need to do some work. They need to do some inner healing. There's some things from their past, baby, they need to heal from. There's some things within themselves they need to work on. But right now, they're trying to clear their head. So maybe their judgment is cloudy right now. They can't see straight. They can't think straight. You know, they're trying to make some type of sense of something that has happened or something that has taken place here. All right, so tell us more. Messages from my Scorpios. Okay. So for some of you, this person ran from you because they wasn't ready. Remember I said, man, come on, Thier. Sometimes y'all be doing these readings, it be like the shit be coming. It be so many fucking messages coming at one time, I can't even get them shits out fast enough. This person viewed you as a free. This is the only way they viewed you. I think I did, what was that, Aquarius? Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. I think I just did Aquarius reading the other day that talked about they only viewed you as sex or sex only or something. This is the person we talking about. This is that energy of somebody who just viewed you as being a freak, baby. And that's all when this person did talk to you, that's all they want to talk about was the sex and how you did this and how you did that and how they ain't never had no good head and no good cootie kid, no good dang lang out. That's all they had to fucking talk about. You know, this person know your value. They didn't know your worth. They didn't even try to get to know that shit either, okay? And right now they're trying to work on themselves because this is how they're supposed to be viewing you as fine china. Somebody they just can't put to the side. Something that you just don't throw away. You don't throw away no fine china. Shit. All right. This person is trying to clear their head. Maybe once they clear their head, they're gonna realize, baby, they ran from you because they wasn't ready. They wasn't ready for the type of love, the type of person that you are. Okay, a lot of people want us, baby, but they don't be ready for us. And that would be pissing me off, baby. If you ain't ready for me, put me back on the shelf. Okay, don't take me off the motherfucking shelf and you ain't ready for me. Okay, tell us more. Ooh, but baby, you tamed them demons. So you was dealing with somebody who was very toxic. I'm picking up that devil card. All right, they were toxic. They could have suffered from addictions, whether it was drinking, drugs, women, men, money, whatever it is. You know, you tamed this person's demons. So they definitely had some dark entities attached to them. But because of your beautiful energy, because of your light, because of your aura, you were able to tame these demons, baby. These demons couldn't fuck with you. Do you hear me? All right, tell us more. You always on this person's mind, so they constantly thinking about you. You know, for a lot of you guys, they're curious, wondering what you've been up to, wondering what you doing here. All right, tell us more. Where we going with this? Messages for my Scorpio. Tell us more. I think I know where I'm going. I'm holding on to the memories of us. Okay, so somebody here is holding on to these memories that you once shared. Okay, I'm picking up Six of Cups, baby. They looking at pictures of you guys. They looking at old text messages. And this is the only way that they can get close to you at this particular time. Okay, so somebody here is holding on to old memories of you guys because I feel like, baby, you long gone. Like, I'm not gonna say you don't want to reconcile with this person, but that ain't the energy that I'm picking up on. You always on this person's mind here. Let's pull it one more and let's see why they wasn't ready for you. Messages for my Scorpios. I love you, Scorpio. Give us one more and I know exactly where I'm going. Ooh, but baby, they ready to take this mask off though. So whoever this person was that ran from you because they wasn't ready for you, baby, they is ready to take that mask off. They saying mask off. I'm ready to show you who I truly am, show you what I want, show you who I can be. You know, because they've been holding on to these memories that you guys want to share. So let's see why they wasn't ready. All right, so let me get my little old goodie bag. Because these cards be too small for me to shuffle. So we're just going to shuffle through these. And we're going to see why this particular person ran from you. All right, messages for my Scorpios, Holy Spirit. We want to know why this person ran from Scorpio. Why did this particular person ran? Why did they run from Scorpio? I feel like I'm shuffling for a lotto ticket or something like that. Why did this person run? I probably ain't gonna take all of them, but let's see. Why did this person run? Hell no, we ain't taking all of them. But I'm gonna go through them and see what we can figure out here. All right. This person ran from you because they were ashamed. This person felt like they were flawed and they did not feel like they were worthy of love or even belonging here, okay? So this particular person needs to focus on self-love because remember, they're trying to work on some things. They know there are some things that they need to work on. And for some of you, it was just the fact they didn't love themselves, okay? Hey, you may not even been in the energy where you were 100% pouring into yourself. You know, you may have not known your worth either, you know. But it was a simple fact. You did things differently. You still appeared to this person differently. So they were ashamed. They didn't feel like they were good enough to be with you for some of you guys. And this is why they ran. All right, this is someone who prejudged you. I feel like they categorized you in a group. They put you in a box. They put you in a group. So it's like this person, when you guys connected, like they could have seen some different things about you, But because they may have been taken advantage of in the past, people use them and abuse them, because they could have been in this energy. Because when you don't love yourself, that means you in this energy of chasing. You see what I'm saying? You chasing somebody to make you feel good about yourself. You chasing somebody to make you feel whole and complete, not knowing the whole time that you're the only motherfucker that can make you whole and complete, right? So this person prejudged you. And I feel like they didn't even really get a chance to get to know you. It's like they categorized you, they put you in a box, they felt like you was like everybody else. So even if you were nice to this person, even if you did, give this person things, or you checked on them, like any little thing that you did, they felt like you was just trying to take advantage of them because that's what everybody else did. Okay. I know it say prejudice, but I saw prejudge. This person prejudged you because they didn't get a chance. They didn't take the time to really get to know you, to build a bond with you, to see if you were like everybody else. They prejudged you and felt like, baby, you was like every other man, every other woman that they dealt with. You was gonna love them and leave them. Okay, I heard love them and leave them. I had to write that down. And you know what? I'm looking at this shame card because it was as I was writing it, another message came to me. Damn, what was it? Hold on, y'all. Okay, so for some of you, maybe it was the way that you grew up. Maybe it's the way that you carried yourself, which made this person feel ashamed. They didn't feel like they were worthy of your love because they didn't feel like they were good enough to be with you. This is this person, okay? I feel like they were ashamed of. This particular person had been hurt in the past. This is why I feel like they didn't want to let you know. This person didn't want to open up and tell you about their past because they felt ashamed. Not knowing, had y'all sat there and had a conversation, you could have told them about all the people that you dealt with and how you did this and how you did that for these people, and they still shitted on you. But this particular person felt like a fool because they knew that they allowed certain people to treat them a certain type of way. And for some of y'all, they were still dealing with these motherfuckers. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Okay? Look at this. This is someone who were very codependent. I can't make this up. They dependent on a man or a woman to know their worth. This is someone who had feelings of low self-worth, low self-esteem. When you don't feel good about yourself, when your self-worth has plummeted and you feel like shit, you will chase anything that makes you feel good. For some of you, hell, they like the fact that you chase them because it made them fucking feel good about themselves, okay? This is someone who is in a very codependent energy. And they're trying to work on themselves. They don't want to be codependent on nobody. They want to be whole and complete within themselves. They really need to focus on self-love. And for some of you, maybe that's what they're doing right now, okay? I am disconnected physically or emotionally from my partner. I began to feel scared and lack confidence. What the fuck did I say? This particular person was disconnected physically. So for some of you, maybe they feel like they was ugly. They didn't look good. They could have been big. They could have been small. Maybe they was too short. Maybe they was too tall. There were things about themselves physically that they didn't like. Maybe they was too dark. They was too light. Whatever it was. They were emotionally disconnected from themselves, and this is why you can have a connection with this person. All right, goes right back into this person felt ashamed. They didn't want to tell you because for some of you, this persona that they gave off was like they had it all together, baby, and they don't have no low self esteem and whoop de whoop this and that. This is how they presented themselves to you. They didn't want to come to you and be like, man, Scorpio, I really don't feel that handsome. I really don't feel that good. I got these bumps on my face, my teeth crooked and shit. Hell, I ain't got no motherfucking side teeth. Shit, I still feel like I'm beautiful and shit, but these are things that people won't tell you. People don't want to tell you about their fucking flaws. On social media, how many times you see motherfuckers up here talking about their flaws and this and that? Nah, that's when they go get these fucking surgeries and all this type of shit to make themselves feel better, to appear a different way, but half the time they still be looking fucked up. I'm sorry. Okay? I'm just putting some of these back. This person didn't feel like they had enough to offer you. Remember I said you could have been someone, maybe you kind of came from a family that was well off. Now that don't mean maybe you had the nicest car, a house or whatever, but it was something about your life, something about your image, something that you gave off that made this person maybe feel like they didn't have enough to offer you. All right, they were in this lack energy, feeling like they didn't have enough to offer. Maybe you wouldn't accept them for who they are, and all this person needs to do was work on themselves. All right, we see that's what they're doing here. This is someone who did not know how to set healthy boundaries with people. Remember, I said for some of y'all, they were dealing with someone who made them feel very bad about themselves. And the thing was, they didn't know how to set boundaries. They didn't know how to protect their energy from these people mentally and emotionally here, okay? This person was a people pleaser, and they didn't know how to say no, all right? This person could have been very greedy. They were attached to things in an excessive way. They feel like they had to have this, they had to have that to be portrayed, to be viewed or looked at as in a certain way. And you ain't got to have shit, okay? They were very insecure with themselves. They didn't know their worth. They didn't know their value. They didn't even know their purpose here on earth. They need to feel small and compare themselves to others. So this particular person always compared themselves to other people. For some of you guys, they compared themselves to you. Okay? I can't fucking make this shit up. Y'all see me pulling that bag or reaching that bag and pull this shit out? For some of y'all, they could have been arrogant. But as I tell y'all all the time, when somebody's arrogant, when somebody's boastful and bragging and all this shit, y'all, they don't feel good about themselves. Them be the lowest, them be the motherfuckers that have the lowest self-esteem in the world. And I done seen that shit. I done seen that shit with my own daddy. I done seen that shit with people around me. People that got to boast and brag. Oh, I got this. I paid $713.52 for that shit. That's because for some people ain't used to having shit. Bitch, when I get money, you think I'm gonna be out here telling the motherfucker how much I paid or what I got? Hell no, I'm trying to hide that shit, okay? This is someone who was arrogant. So they could have felt like everybody wanted them and this and type shit and that. But it was like they really feared rejection, okay? This person needs to learn to accept their true self and give themselves love here. All right. They didn't know how to pour into themselves. That's why they would overgive, and overextend themselves because it made them feel good to do things for people. Okay. Some of us been like that. It make us feel good. There's nothing wrong with doing shit for people, but make sure that shit is receptive. If I'm doing for you, make sure a motherfucker can do for you as well. If you're going to do for somebody, make sure that energy is going to be reciprocated, is what I'm trying to say. Okay? Let's get one more. All right, we have negativity. All right, this is someone who needs to let go of this pessimistic attitude. It's getting old. They need to think of positive things. Could have been someone that was like a Debbie Downer or a Donald Downer. They never had nothing good to say about nobody, about themselves, about shit. They always come in this negative ass energy, bringing on your damn parade and shit. You up here, you can't share your good news and good shit about your life and shit because they always got some negative ass shit to say. Okay? All right, you guys. So let's roll. Let's see. Damn, this reading was long as fuck too. Let's see who this reading is about and what you need or who it's about. So we got Heavy Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries. If anything resonated, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius, Cancer. Heavy Sag, Virgo, Leo. Aries, Aquarius, Sag, and Taurus. And for some of y'all, I'm gonna tell you, this person we talking about. Because they feel like how could the one I gave my heart to? How can I give my all to this person? Because you overextend. People take advantage just because you got a nice heart and a good kind soul. That don't mean people gonna love you back. And I had to learn that shit. When you in this loving energy and all that type of shit, when you trying to nurture and help everybody else, you make yourself open to be taken advantage of. And this person felt like, well, how can I do all this for somebody and they take advantage of them? That was their whole attitude. For some of you, this is you. This is still your energy. This can be theirs, okay? I'm out this bitch. I love you. And until next time, stay blessed.